So it all started with me and my friend Danielle wanting to do something in the community, outside of our life as moms and young moms at the time, and our professional life, our day jobs. We felt like we wanted to give back something, we wanted to do something, we wanted to create something. And then I came up with the idea for a magazine, again, very, very loosely based on that magazine I grew up with. And then once you start doing one thing, you do the next thing. You build this piece little by little, and before you know it, it's a thing. And I do remember that it became very official when we applied for a pitch competition, where, social entrepreneurs pitched their ventures. And so we pitched Go Girl. We didn't win, but I think the audience really appreciated us. We got a great response. It was really exciting. But what that competition did is it really forced us to write down a concept, to flesh it all out. So I think that was a key step. And then to answer one of your other questions, partnerships were a huge part of our concept. So I don't remember which ones we reached out first, but the Louisiana Public Health Institute for many years, was a close partner, and they were active in the sex ed space. The Institute of Women and Ethnic Studies, I remember we had meetings with as well, and yeah, there were lots of, also doctors and nurses in the community, psychologists. So, I was constantly building partnerships to create, helpful content, to collaborate with experts in the community. So it's a pretty long list of partners. In recent years, the New Orleans Health Department, um, I would say is a close connection. I've also recently done some teaching at the Parenting Center at Children at Manning Family Children's Hospital. So it's constantly evolving. And I think that's the only way to really move the needle, connect the dots in the city, work with others.
You mentioned all these amazing partners that the magazine has worked with to shape the content of Go Girl, but since teens also are involved with the magazine and vote on the content for each issue or directly contribute through writing or artwork, how did you decide to directly involve teens in the magazine, and why do you think their shaping of the magazine is so important?
I mean, to me, that's honestly a non-brainer. Um, I mean, I was younger when I founded the magazine, but I wasn't that young, so I already felt a little disconnected from the audience that the magazine was targeting. So I think it's pretty clear that you need to get a real feel for the people you're creating this for. And it was also very clear to me always that this wouldn't be my magazine. It wouldn't be, oh, this is what Haida thinks and what she wants to tell us. Like this would have to come from a wide variety of people, and certainly um, from their peers. And and there was this definitely this idea of empowerment, right? That by giving young people an opportunity to co-create the content with us, we would help them come into their own, right? This would be part of their growing up, and realizing their power, and pursuing their talents, um, sharing their opinions, their observations. So to me, that was just a total non-brainer from the start.